Good evening, everyone. If you can see on screen, I am playing Marvel's Avengers. Hopefully everything's working since I'm still fucking up my settings, but I'm streaming because my brother hasn't seen the Avengers, so I'm going to be talking about it just briefly. Holden, if you have questions, just shoot me a fucking message on text or in chat, either way. I'm taking my hoodie off real quick, though. Really hot. Anyway. So, I'll put on her default skin, too, just so you can actually see her. Actually, iconic is fine. So the Avengers is a loot-based game, so I don't know what to compare it to. I guess you know better to compare it to Destiny. You have levels, you max out the levels to get all your skills, and then you have gear score to get gear. Which doesn't actually show on your characters. So far, there's 7 Avengers.
Forces are guarding the facility entrance. Expect resistance.
I mainly play because each character feels really cool, and I enjoy it. I like the Avengers, so. And Kate Bishop's just dope. She's like fucking. She got these cool skills. Like, I love Hawkeye more, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna have similar movesets, just different skills.
The power signature of this facility is impressive. Get me to that terminal and I'll get us inside.
Kate Bishop's the first, also like post like release game character, so. They all have the elements too, which all come straight from the Avengers stuff. Like the HUD shit I'm shooting on my that's for my arrows is called pin particles, which if you remember, pin particles were pin particles is what Ant-Man used to become small and shit. They got all this other stuff too.
See what's down there.
I'm trying to bypass local firewall.
And talk about Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop is technically nice. Kate Bishop. So just so you know, Hawkeye in the comics is a lot cooler, and I can nerd out about him more. But know that he's a lot cooler in the comics, and he's kind of a dick. But in the comics, Hawkeye has to end up taking a break from the Avengers, so he trained the protege, who was Kate Bishop.
I shall. Interestingly, network chatter
And
indicates your presence
Kate
might
Bishop
spur conflicted AIM scientists
dons the mantle of Hawkeye for a little bit,
Understood.
and then gives it back to Clint when she's ready to come back.
Head for the location on your HUD.
She's probably the youngest one in the cast. That's Kamala. Kamala's still in like school, I'm pretty sure, technically. But Kate Bishop, apparently, at least according to Marvel's Avengers lore, at the start of the game, was 19. And at the start of the game, meaning before the events of the story happens, she was 19. And it's been 5 years, so she's 24. So she's like the oldest, youngest Avenger, I guess. Because Miss Marvel, who isn't, actually she is. So also, you know Hulk and Iron Man, and that's Miss Marvel. She's stretchy. Her superpower is she's inhuman and she can stretch shit. Kate Bishop is just like Hawkeye. She's just a master archer.
Beaming with pride.
They're still updating the game. What I love about Christmas Dynamic is they're still doing like a lot of. They listen to the viewers, the players, I guess, whatever you want to call them. So they actually confirmed in the last War Table stream they do, which is what they do the monthly streams on, is that they are going to add crossplay to the game in the future. So I would assume by the middle of 2021, everyone will have crossplay. I'm gonna die. Heal, please. And healing, you don't regen health. You get health from these containers, or when you pull off finishing moves. Oh, son of a bitch. want it! No, I don't want it, you fucker. Get my ass beat right now. These sprinting guys are not good for me. They have a lot of blocking. Thank you, Hulk. I don't remember what type of style of gameplay you like, but obviously my favorite Avenger is Captain America. I love how he plays in the game. He plays just like an imagining word. Iron Man and Thor are both fighting for second place hard, like they're neck and neck. But Kate Bishop, I love her skills. I'm not gonna waste it, but I'm gonna show you her ultimate in a second. Her ultimate I have upgraded, so it I call it the anime sword. You can't see it. She can, when she swings her sword and her ultimate ability, she literally shoots out like fucking lasers and shit. It's dope as fuck.
The enemies have been defeated.
Because all the skills you can customize, so like they don't have different skills, but you can modify the skills. So like my decoy skill, you can't really change, you just get upgrades to it, which is cool. My whoop arrow skill I changed by default. It could have changed by default,
I might write
but
a fanfic about this later. Cool with you, Hulk?
Fine.
Good. I'll make your narrative arc seriously awesome.
Destroy the aim power core.
What was I saying? Her whoop arrow first will teleport you to the enemy and do an AoE effect. I haven't modified it, it pulls them all in. I thought that was more useful. But let's go anime sword now. I'm gonna switch off this because I need to get these guys. Oh shit, that was a grenade.
Okay, think that was all of them for the time being.
You see in the top left his name, his status effect bar. If you fill it up with the pin particles, it'll cause them to become small, which you deal more damage. If you fill it up with fire, they freeze. Fill it up with gamma, they get irritated. So on and so forth. I honestly think she's one of the more diverse heroes because she can do a lot of shit. She has really good stuns, which I haven't shown off yet, which are her smoke arrows. And then she has a lot of attack too. Like, her shooting is so fucking good. Like, Tony, obviously he's Iron Man. He specializes more in range, but his intrinsic bar, which is the very top bar at the screen, is his
destroy all the power.
Is his ammo. Hawkeye doesn't have that. Hers actually builds. Good, I'm pretty sure Iron Man does more damage with his range. So Hawkeye is fucking just really good at competitive damage. Like her DPS is... I think she has the fastest DPS in the game from the comments I was reading in the Discord about her. Like, apparently I think they said it was like Hulk or something. Thor is one of the best people for DPS wise in this game. But I have this story, so I won't spoil anything for you unless you want me to. Oh, it's so bitch.
Or down.
But I loved how this DLC went, which the DLC was free by the way, and according to Crystal Dynamic, all DLC will be free. From what it sounds like, you only be paying for cosmetics. Oh, you son of a bitch. Would you stop being a dick? Oh shit. The only thing weird about her is like all of her like heavy attacks. So there's two attacks. One where you tap the button and one where you hold it. So I tap, I hold. Oh, I hold. She's fun, dude. Honestly, like, So, again, I'm going to tell you this. So, you don't have to play the main story to get her an Arc first, okay? At least that's what I'm told. Obviously, I have the game beat. But, the main, like, the only way to unlock characters is to play them in the stories. So, like, in the order you unlock the characters in the main story, you get Kamala Khan, who's the technical protagonist of the game. You get Hulk. You get Iron Man. You play as Thor, but you don't get him. Then you get Black Widow. Then you get
All power cores destroyed.
Thor.
Well done.
And Captain America at the same time, pretty sure. They are adding actual Hawkeye. When I say actual Hawkeye, I'm just talking about Clint, because that's who people know as Hawkeye. And so, what I'm going to say, I'm not concrete about, but it's just my theory on him. I'm pretty sure what they're going to do is similar to what Smash does. Because Hawkeye and Kate Bishop will pretty much have the same moves. Because Hawkeye trained Kate Bishop. So I think like the basic attacks that she has will be the same ones he has. I think those skills are going to be different. I think that's how they're going to play off some of the characters in this game, which will save them time and development of some characters. Like, when we get War Machine, I assume we're going to have very similar traits. Even though War Machine has different attacks. It just makes sense to me. Actually, I need to do my animation. I need to do hand attacks, because like every game nowadays, which hopefully you've noticed, everything has a fucking battle pass, pretty much. Which, honestly, I'm kind of down to the battle pass system. I think it works. I don't know if that... But, it's like all the skins you get. So you get the battle pass for free for everyone, and then there's free stuff in everyone's pass, I guess, in the future. But in the future, going forward, all the passes are going to cost 1,000 credits, which you get credits from doing it. The battle passes, which you get maxed out already, well, not maxed out, but the premium ones for the default characters, which everybody but Kate Bishop right now. And right now, a lot of people want to believe this game is dead, but it's not. I think what 2020 and 2019 has showed us is that games don't die that fast. And I think it'll make a comeback. Like Destiny 2 had a very rough start. But, what the fuck? That was weird. Destiny 2 had a very rough start. And there's a lot of games that haven't had good starts that I feel will come back. And games have come back. Like, look at GTA. That's come back. Infamously. Like, that was trashed. A lot of people hated it. It had a very buggy launch. I love the Avengers, and I think the concept is great. With all the characters they already have lined up. I think right now the game will get back on track to where it will make money on what they have planned currently. Which there's like a host of like 16 fucking heroes. I think there's someone stuck in the ceiling. There is. Motherfucker. How'd you get up there? I think you actually die after a certain amount of time. I think he'll die automatically. I think it happens. Where'd he go? Oh, door open. Okay. Pretty sure. No? I guess it's bugged out. It happens. But I could tell y'all the story and stuff too. The story was great. Like everyone loved the story. Everyone hated the endgame content because it's a grind, but I love grinding games. The only character where I haven't cared much for was actually Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. I think that's because I don't have maxed out yet in level. So, like, a lot of characters are basic on like skills and attack at first. Like Hulk, I mean, he's what you think he is. He's fucking the Hulk. He is a melee fighter. Which isn't bad, but without skills and all of his like combos and shit, it's not the best. He's still fun. I love playing as Hulk because you just eat people. I'm definitely never gonna be a Hawkeye. Finisher. Which you can buy finishers, but you get finishers unlocked for free. I only buy certain finishers because they gave you free credits, and again you get some from the battle pass. So like Captain America, I'm buying all of his finishers regardless. The other Avengers, if I think it looks cool, I'll get it. I bought Kate's finisher that was in the store that she had. I think she has like 4, I forget how many she has.
Okay, take a breather, kids.
Oh, that's not good. That's a big boy. Son of a bitch. Her explosive, her arrows I shoot like that when I hold down my heavy attack button. I don't know how you guys keep doing this to yourself.
The scientists are safe.
But
Sending them pickup coordinates so they can evacuate.
just so you know, right now the only hero that can actually fly is Iron Man and Thor. Heroes that should fly when we get them, at least from the rumors, Doctor Strange should be able to fly, Vision should be able to fly, and Miss Marvel should be able to fly. There might be more, but these are all unconfirmed. There's only 3 I want to say confirmed, even though they haven't actually said the words yet for one of them. Spider-Man is confirmed, but only on PlayStation. But I feel like that might change. I feel like eventually he's going to come to all platforms. But Spider-Man is confirmed as a PlayStation exclusive. Hawkeye. So Clint Barton, the normal Hawkeye that we know,
For the
he is
location on your
confirmed.
HUD.
And then they also haven't said it, but they've technically showed it, and the game files keep proving it. Black Panther is also coming. I assume one of 2 things. We're going to get him either with the second part of the DLC that's coming out, I'm going to assume in March or February, based on the timeline we were given before. Because we were supposed to get Kate Bishop, I believe, in November, and then we were supposed to get Hawkeye in December, but they delayed the DLC, which I'm glad they did because it played out really well. I'm sad at the timeline because now I didn't rush it, but I played through it in one sitting. It wasn't bad. The DLC was maybe 2 hours of story. Also, if you don't know what I'm doing with the little circles right now on the map, is for a side thing. I'm doing what's called a hive, which is comparable to like a Destiny 2 strike. So you can just do this over and over again. These are secret rooms that you can open. Actually, in Kate Bishop's DLC, they added some like different variants of them. I haven't seen them yet, these other hives, but we'll see. Oh, you son of a bitch. They each play differently though, so like I'll show you. I only be able to do one more. I won't be. I'll try to do another hive, but I'm not going to fool with myself. If it gets too close to 7, I'm sorry. I had to bounce off. You also have these doors. So there's 2 doors that are like these that are special doors. You have hack doors and you have smash doors. Not every character can do both doors, but some characters can. But they added this pinging feature to the game where you can make the AI help you open doors that you can't. To say there was a big door that had to be smashed open, I couldn't do it, but all can. But so I'll show you all the character skins. I was rocking this skin because I liked it, but so all the skins, a lot of which are battle pass based or pattern based, which patterns are kind of weird. I don't fully understand those still because I haven't really looked into it, but some you have to buy. Some you get free. So like this is one from the comics, I'm pretty sure. It's a skin for Hawkeye. But You can change cosmetics anytime too for any of the heroes. Gear. So I'm early game, just to explain it to you. So max gear score is 150. The highest weapons that can drop are 130, and then you can make them to 140. This little thing gives you plus whatever. So no matter what your shit is, this will give it plus whatever. So once everything's 140, this will be plus 10, and that gives you 150, which means you're maxed. Tier doesn't matter right now, because there's common, uncommon, fucking rare. I think it's epic. Epic, legendary, then there's... I forget the actual name, but it's pretty much exotic. It's like a weird orange too. I have a piece on Captain America who I'll show you once I finish. All these stuff are on attributes and shit too. Like there's kind of like mini skills in some of these things. So there was a skill I had in one of my older, I think it was one of my arrows actually on her. Well, if I hit 3 consecutive headshots, I got instant crits on anything I hit. For like a, I don't know if it was shot based or if it was time based. But pretty much, I got crits on all my hits after that for a certain amount of time.
These enemies must be defeated.
She definitely is one of my favorite characters so far. Cap will always be my favorite because he's Captain fucking America. I actually showed off all the arrows because I didn't manage to use any arrows. Also, like, because that no one's endgame, you don't really have them built certain ways. So, like, you build your heroes, like, you build them certain ways. Even though I don't have my Cap built a certain way because I was just programming for the endgame. Like, my Cap and Iron Man are almost endgame status. Technically my Cap is, besides I just haven't found the gear that I want from yet. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Please. You know, anyway, so time. I honestly just love that. And I hate having to use my fucking none. So on the challenge card, this is the battle pass. Oh, I'm done, so I don't have to use it anymore. You get 2 weeklies and you get fucking 2 dailies, which you can rotate one for free, but I guess you can pay now to rotate them as much as you want. And they have all this cool shit in the pass. Which, this is probably one of my favorite normal-ish looking skins, because that's kind of how Hawkeye dresses in the comics. The male Hawkeye. You have up to level 40, and then you get points per, so like I get 3 points for doing one of these, 3 for this, 11 and 11. And 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not hard, and I have Caps is maxed out. I think Iron Man or Thor's is next in line. And by no means am I a master because I don't have time to keep just looking at things.
Defeated.
Also, if you, Kate Bishop is also voiced by Tiny Tina too, so that's pretty dope. And also, Black Panther is supposedly voiced by the guy who voices Kratos in God of War.
You're about to enter the facility's
cool.
main core.
Let's shut this place down for good. Works for me.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
I don't know if I have time to do another one unless I just rush through something. Which
Every member of the elite team
I
must be
might,
defeated.
if you want me to.
Time for some shut-eye!
One of their agents is down.
I think you're seeing things.
Another agent down. Well done. That squad member has been neutralized.
And also, when you get higher in
Another
level,
enemy
your
defeated.
finishers can do things for you. Like, that's why I always finish people, especially because you get immunity from damage when you do that. So, like, if you're about to be attacked by something, pulling a finisher to stop that from hurting you. Especially when you're fighting the boss. Black Widow's actually really fun to play as too. Anime sword time.
Team are no longer a threat.
I'm stuck in a wall. There we go. When did you shit like that? And they were supposed to be getting their first raid probably in the first quarter two of Hawkeye's DLC. Which I'm like, there's a very slim chance that we
All
get
local
Black Panther
production just went
in that
offline.
DLC. I could see us meeting him, but
You're
not
saying
getting
this
him.
isn't the only
So
factory?
we technically
The
met
local
Hawkeye in
network
this
contains
DLC.
data fragments that seem to refer to other factory hives.
They're called hives, huh? We need to destroy as many as we can. We can't let AIM build illegal synthoid combat units unchecked.
Very well. But yeah, no, that was one. So did you want me to try to hunt through another one real quick or not? Also, yeah, you have the artifact thing that has an ability too, but I always forget to use it, so.